let's switch gears. Let's go over to the other locker room in LA. Let's talk about Russell Westbrook real quick, man. I don't know exactly what happened in the game in Denver, but Russell Westbrook had some back and forth with a fan from the Nuggets, and they asked him about it afterwards. And Russell Westbrook, he's dealt with so much over the years when it comes to fans, and it seems like he's fed up. He said he's not accepting it anymore. His son is now of age where he can understand things, and he's just not going to tolerate any disrespect. Hank, what's your thoughts about the vibes of Russell Westbrook in these situations with the fans?
I don't understand it with Russell with this fan stuff. I mean, unless they're, attacking your family or there's some type of racial thing going on. I think that happened in Utah. Beyond that, it's fair game. The fans are supposed to say things to get under your skin. If they're saying Westbrook, how is that affecting you? Like, I mean, I understand when like the commentators do it or whatever, but when the fans do it, that shouldn't be a problem. He should be focusing on what he needs to do to help to get his teams the W.
I smell a rat, yo. I smell a rat, bro. Drop a bomb for Russell Westbrook being a damn rat. Because check this out. I find it so hard to believe, and Hank, you alluded to it. I find it so hard to believe that this guy is the guy that continuously keep having these type of issues, but yet he never really wants to put out there what was said. I feel like he is trying to push some type of agenda on purpose. I think he's forcing a lot of this stuff. I don't think these fans, and fans can be very disrespectful, but I think any little thing that is said to Russell Westbrook, he tries to take it to the next level. And he's trying to, I feel like, get to a point where they really do crack down on the fans. And I respect what he's trying to do. And I respect that there is definitely a problem. But I don't really think Westbrook is being totally honest in some of these situations, fellas, about what's actually happening. And then he talking like he about to pull a strap out and like shoot somebody, or like he really going to take it there with somebody. Like, should the NBA step in with Russell Westbrook and maybe have a conversation with him about how he said he's going to be reacting?
I mean, with Russ, he's always been like this. Like even back when I was in like middle school and when he was with OKC, he would always get into it with fans. And it's because like Russ is a great human being, like wonderful outside of basketball. Like there's more to him than just, being Mr. Triple Double and all that. Like he's very like charitable, all that, like great guy. That's one of the reasons why I love Russ is because I was always intrigued by the fact that he puts on this face of like this tough, angry at the world, waking up on the wrong side of the bed or on the floor type of person. And I was just like, but he's actually really nice off the court. The problem is that a lot of NBA fans, and like you alluded to, like, what's the problem with it? It's basketball. It happens. You ask JJ Redick, a guy that played at Duke, right?
Yeah.
The names that motherfucker was getting, that man was getting called back when he was playing in college. And I know this from being at Longwood and like when we were in the Big South tournament, the crowd, when we were playing at home, we were ruthless. Like you go to away crowds,
savages.
They say, especially college crowds, they're worse because they find out information on you that you didn't even think was public knowledge, right? One time we was in the student section, somebody had found out that one of the players on the court had a baby, and they was throwing it's just like they get real wicked out there, real savagery out there. Like it's like that's how it is. So when you look at the NBA and you think about certain players that, in Russell Westbrook's case, you look at him in his last 10 games.
You should feel like it's expected.
He's averaging 10
like
points,
it's expected.
5 assists, 6 rebounds, 38% from the field, and 18% from three. So in his last 10, he hasn't really been playing the best, and that you can maybe place the blame on James Harden. Most people would. I might do it too, but the fans are going to pick up on that, and they've been picking up on it ever since he went to LA and he started having really, really, really bad games, eye-soaring games. So the fuel is already there. What you do as a player is you quiet the noise, like Klay Thompson did last year for portions of the regular season. But after Klay started hitting, you started to hear less heckling. You started to see less Instagram comments that were calling him washed and overrated. You saw more support. And that's the same thing with Russ. If Russ has one good game, you see so much support from him overnight. All Russ haters or half of them become Russ fans. And it's weird.
Mhm.
The media will on first take, they gonna you see Russell Westbrook, yeah, you see, just give him some time. That's the only way you combat this is by playing well, I feel like. And then your problems will go away, unless it's racially motivated or threatening to your family.
That's what I'm saying.